Perhaps no one has a better list of quotes from Taylor Sheridan's flagship Yellowstone series than Beth Dutton, Kelly Riley. Riley's Yellowstone character is a force of nature, and Beth speaks candidly with those around her about how she feels and what she intends to do about it. Flashbacks throughout Yellowstone depict how Beth has spoken her opinions freely for years, which carries over to all of Beth's best Yellowstone quotes as an adult. Whether closing a powerful deal, reflecting on life with her father, John Dutton, Kevin Costner, and her husband, Rip Wheeler, Cole Hauser, or saying something awful to her brother, Jamie, Wes Bentley, few Yellowstone viewers could deny that Beth's quotes are some of the Yellowstone's most memorable. Some of Beth's best quotes include her profound but rare insights into life, as the oldest of John's 2 living children prefers to keep her most sincere sentiments close to the vest. 12. Wow, that's really deep, Jamie. You must be watching TED Talks on YouTube. Yellowstone Season 1, Episode 3, No Good Horses. Beth delivers this burn to her adopted brother in Yellowstone Season 1, Episode 3, No Good Horses. In the show's first season, Jamie lurks in the dark when Beth steps out on the porch for a cigarette. Jamie tells Beth he had been thinking about cancer, relating his sister to the illness. Beth says something condescending rather than satisfying Jamie's insult with a more thoughtful blow. With the nasty quip, Beth is implying Jamie can't think for himself, and she's probably right about the TED Talks due to her ability to analyze people. This Beth zinger set the stage for Beth's condescending nature toward her brother throughout Yellowstone. Beth delivers another iconic diss to Walker, Ryan Bingham, in Yellowstone Season 1, Episode 7, A Monster Among Us. In the episode, Beth reflects on a memory with her mother, and the episode flashes back to Christmas morning in 1996. In the flashback of John Dutton's, Josh Lucas, last Christmas with his family, Beth's mom, Evelyn, Gretchen Moll, talks about what it means to become a woman after young Beth, Kylie Rogers, gets her first period. Taylor Sheridan, Jake Ream and Ethan Lee in Yellowstone. Related. Where every Dutton ranch cowboy ends up in after the memory, Beth gets back on a horse, saddling an unruly steed in the pen outside the house, bedecked in an oversized Carhartt jacket and a cowboy hat. When Beth falls off the horse, Walker comes to help her up, saying, "Damn, you got buckarooed right onto your peanut." Beth asks the Yellowstone cowboy to translate, telling him she doesn't speak dip's hit. In Yellowstone Season 2, Episode 7, Resurrection, Beth delivers a quote to her sweetheart that perfectly describes her worldview. The couple squares up their beliefs as they sip whiskey on the roof of the Dutton family lodge. Rip tells Beth that he remembers stories of heaven and hell from church, remarking much of them were lies. In response, Beth tells Rip that she thinks heaven and hell are the same place. The comment is similar to one Isabel May's character made in 1883, proving Beth is Elsa Dutton's true successor in Yellowstone. In 1883, Elsa says, "I didn't have the heart to tell her there is no heaven to go to, because we're in it already. We're in hell, too. They coexist. Right beside each other. And God is the land." This further confirmed the similarities between the two characters and made the parallels between the shows even better. Beth delivers this quote to her father in Yellowstone Season 4, Episode 5, Under a Blanket of Red. Beth scares John Dutton when he emerges from the shower as she reads by the fire in his bedroom. John's daughter reads The Solace of Open Spaces but says she doesn't believe solace must be discovered. John tells his daughter that he was trying to take a shower to wash away his loneliness but that he had to surrender to it instead. However, John says that he discovered Beth when he came out, proving solace must be stumbled upon. When John remarks he hopes his daughter outlives him, Beth tells John that only the good die young, and she isn't among them. In Yellowstone Season 3, Episode 9, Meaner Than Evil, Beth delivers multiple zingers to Willa Hayes, Karen Pittman, that go down in history as some of her most memorable. Beth is battling with the Market Equities CEO, who wants to build an airport on Beth's family's ranch. When Willa's shareholders become the majority owners of Schwartz and Meyer, Willa fires Beth. After firing her, Willa tells Beth to call after the sting fades. The Market Equities CEO tells Beth she could work very well for her. Instead, Beth tells Willa that she wants to hang the CEO's diploma over the toilet in her guest house when all is said and done, and Willa instructs Beth again to let the sting fade. Beth responds that it is impossible. In this quote from the Yellowstone Season 3 finale, Beth explains her philosophy on love. When her husband comes home after a long night, Beth asks him who he killed. While Beth asks her question as a joke, Rip gives her more than she bargained for, with her husband reminding her what is necessary to protect the ranch. Beth initially wants to know how many people her husband has killed. However, Beth and Rip square up their worldview again, partly with Beth's quote, and she tells her husband he can keep his secret. Beth tells Rip that she subscribes to Nyack's thoughts on right and wrong, saying that she believes in destroying anything that wants to kill what you love, which is definitive for Beth Dutton.